Yo, what is happening, guys? Welcome back to the Let's Talk Fighting channel. As you can tell by the title on the thumbnail, this is our Misfits predictions. That is right. Yes, I'm not sitting at the desk. The desk is literally just right there. It's a bit messy, but I just don't have time to set up. I have a lot to do today. Ignore my face because hay fever's kicking my ass. So ignore that. But today we're going to be doing the Misfits predictions, and we're going to be on the move with this one. But we're going to try and get it done as quick as possible. So first up, we got James Just Plays versus Brandon Herrera. Now, this was last minute pullout. James Just Plays stepped in. I think he says he's 2 weeks of notice. 8 days notice, actually, I think he said. He has backgrounds in basketball and other sports. He's athletic. But I'm just going to go with my original pick in this one. I think Brandon Herrera wins it because although James Just Plays is taller, and he does look like he could be athletic, we saw with Nate Robinson, being athletic doesn't really help. If they're both inexperienced, you know, he might, if he just uses his reach, but I doubt because they're so inexperienced that he will. So I think Brandon Herrera probably wins because he's quite, I don't know, he's quite wham. He's quite fucking wham. So I don't know, I just feel like Brandon Herrera. I also feel like Brandon Herrera is probably the underdog in this one because of the height difference. I don't know. So I'm going to choose him, assuming he's the underdog. And we'll get an underdog story. But that's what we're going to get. Moving on to the next fight. We got Alan Belcher versus now Chase D'Amour. Who the hell sanctioned and said this fight was okay? Alan Belcher was originally supposed to fight Hasim Rockman Jr. He pulled out. Then he was supposed to fight someone else. And they pulled out. No wonder. Like, Alan Belcher is literally, I think he's currently the bare knuckle fighting, bare knuckle boxing champion right now, like the world champion. I think he's literally the champion right now. Chase D'Amour for some reason stepped up, but plain and simple, Chase D'Amour, respect to you for stepping in. I don't know if it's balls or delusion, but respect to you for doing that. But give me Alan Belcher, not by knockout, not by decision, by decapitation, by execution. Man is going to come in there and take his head, and not even just his chinny chin. He's going to take his head and he's going to hang Chase D'Amour up on the fucking wall like you do with a stuffed bear. Chase D'Amour's going to become taxidermy. He's going to get stuffed. He's going to get put in the fucking wall because this is about to be an execution. Who the hell sanctioned this? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? Why would you do that? they said, you know what, Chase? You got banned for a reason. We're going to bring you back and feed you the wolves now, boy. Fair play to Chase D'Amour, but that man, he ain't getting executed, actually. He's getting reincarnated. That man's going to meet God, come back, and be reborn again. Fuck. Hell nah. Next up, we got pretty boy Anthony Taylor versus Paul Bamba. Now, this one, Anthony Taylor's coming off a win against Saul Poppy. Paul Bamba, I think, is coming off the loss against Chris Oliveira, the part of Diaz's team. And I feel like, I don't know, I feel like looking from the outside, the way Anthony Taylor fights, Paul Bamba should win. But I've also watched Paul Bamba fight. And seeing just Paul Bamba fight kind of makes it seem like Anthony Taylor should win. It's one of those fights. A lot of people on social media are saying they're both ass. I wouldn't say they're both ass. You know what I mean? You know, they can fight, but in their fights they haven't looked too amazing. But Anthony Taylor, do you know what? I don't really know who's gonna win, but I'm gonna back my boy Anthony Taylor. Anthony Taylor's hilarious. He's funny as fuck, and I like when he wins because he creates the content, he creates the promotion. So I think Anthony Taylor just puts the pressure on, like he did against Saul Poppy, and probably just roughs him up a bit, wins by decision. That's what I think he's going to do. I'm cheering for Anthony Taylor. I got Anthony Taylor. Give me pretty boy to win this fight. Now, next up, we have the tag team. And this one took a weird turn. We got Yuddy Gang and iPop versus, I never thought I'd say this, Dean the Great and Waleed Sharks. Waleed Sharks and Dean the Great on the same team. On the same team. I literally watched the weigh-ins. Those motherfuckers tried to fight each other. They're supposed to be on the same team. They're supposed to be fighting and scrapping their opponents. These motherfuckers were trying to fight each other. This is literally like a WWE storyline. I literally said it in my fucking previous video about the promotion and what Misfits are doing. one of them is going to refuse, the one in the ring is going to refuse to tag the one in the apron, then the one in the apron is going to jump in and smack him over the head, and it's going to be like a whole fucking storyline, WWE betrayal leading up to the rematch type shit. Misfits has become WWE, but I'm here for it. It's obviously entertaining. It's honestly entertaining. But you know what? Wallet Sharks, Dean the Great versus these two. There's not a doubt in my mind. I got Wallet Sharks and Dean the Great. I don't know which one already fought. I think it was iPop already fought. Wallet Sharks finished him. But I got Dean the Great, Wallet Sharks every day of the fucking week. If they don't fight each other. You know what? I got the other team, actually. The other team's going to win by disqualification because Wallet Sharks and Dean the Great are just going to scrap each other. But see if they just don't scrap each other for 5 seconds. I got Dean the Great and Wallet Sharks. But then moving on to the main event. The main event of the evening. Survivor tag with Nick Lamau, B. Dave, Swarms, and Ryan Johnson. What is this? A Survivor tag. We had tag team boxing. Now we got Survivor tag. This is a free-for-all. Y'all know the rules. We're going to get into it. They've all been in the fucking house together, which is very entertaining. But when it comes to this fight, how do I see it going? I've already given my opinion on the promotion and them being in the house, that's sick. But how do I see the fight actually going? Honestly, a lot of people are saying Nick Lamau is overrated for the J fight. I kind of disagree. I think Nick Lamau is very, very good. He proved he can take punches and give punches. B. Dave can just take punches. That motherfucker took all those his head was like a speed bag for Pineda and he still came forward and he can hit. Ryan Johnson proved in Social Gloves that he can box. And Swarms is on that fucking redemption arc. He got beat by Deji, now he wants to smoke everyone. I think it all depends on who starts in the ring. We don't know yet who starts in the ring. At least I don't, because I haven't been on Instagram or anything. But, I don't know, man. I kind of feel Swarms is the first to go. If Swarms is in the ring, I actually like Swarms. I want Swarms to do well, but I feel like Swarms, someone said, I can't remember which one of them is, I think it was Ryan. He literally just said Swarms just learned how to jab and has movement, and that's kind of true because that's all we've kind of seen from him. He jabs you and he moves. He doesn't really know how to do anything else. Maybe he has from a Deji fight, I don't know. But I think Swarms come in last place. Second and third, I think, is between Ryan Johnson and B. Dave. I got Nick Lamau personally winning it. I actually got Nick Lamau winning it because I just think that he has good length as well. I think his length, the way he fought against Jay, if he fights that way, I think it's going to be good. I don't know, I think he's just going to fight strategic, but it's between Ryan Johnson and B. Dave to be second place because I think Ryan Johnson would be better than B. Dave in the terms of technical, but I think B. Dave just fucking hits, you know what I mean? So who's going to get knocked out? That's what I'm saying. It all depends who's in the ring first, but I got Nick Lamau winning. I'm going to say I would love to see him and B. Dave one-on-one at the end because B. Dave has been trolling him in that house for so long and trying to get under skin, locking him out of his room in his underwear in a fucking hotel. I want to see them one-on-one. So I'm going to say Nick Lamau wins, B. Dave second, third place Ryan, fourth place Swarms. That's my predictions. I want Swarms to do well. I like all of them. Literally watch them all. It's like 4 best friends. It's great. But I got Nick Lamau winning this one. But let me know in the comments down below what predictions you agree with, what you disagree with. Which ones do you agree with? Do you think they're going to win by knockout? Which ones do you disagree with? Do you think Ryan Johnson's going to win? Do you think Swarms, B. Dave's going to win? Do you think Dean and Waleed are going to actually lose the tag team? Let me know your predictions down below. It is less than 24 hours. It's actually just in over 12 hours. And I'm excited. But as always, hope you all enjoyed the video. Hope you all are thinking positive, test negative, have an amazing day, stay safe, hope you all enjoy the event. I'll see you soon in the next one. So, peace.